My favorite balance exercises for seniors. We're going to check our posture in a seated position first. I'm using a very sturdy chair here. There's no cushion, it's all made out of wood, and it's not going to slide anywhere. I'm sitting on the edge of the chair, freeing up my hamstrings and my quads. My feet are shoulder width apart, and my feet are pointing straight ahead. I can feel my toes, my heels, and the sides of my foot on the floor. My knees are right above my ankles. My hips are forward a little bit, which raises up my torso. My shoulders are relaxed and down and back just a little bit, with my arms at my sides. My chin is sitting on a ledge, and I'm pushing my chin into the back of my neck. I'm imagining that something or someone is pulling the top of my head straight up. I'm going to take 3 cleansing breaths in this position, which means I'm going to breathe in through my nose and blow out through my mouth slowly. Usually when I use my diaphragm to take a deep breath, I breathe in through my nose for about 3 or 4 seconds and try to blow out through my mouth, through my pursed lips, twice as long, so maybe 8 seconds. Let's just try it one more time. In through the nose. Now I'm going to check my posture in a standing position. My feet are shoulder width apart, well grounded into the floor. My hips are forward a little bit, raising my torso. I'm soft in the knees, but I'm not locking my legs at the knees. I'm soft in the knees. My shoulders are down and back just a little bit and relaxed. My chin is on a ledge. I'm pushing my chin into the back of my neck. And something or someone is pulling the top of my head straight up to make me even taller. I'm doing 3 cleansing breaths. Now I'm ready for my warm-up, and I want to check my posture every once in a while through this workout to make sure it's in the best form or position possible. This warm-up is called the hustle. It requires a few very simple walking moves. The first one, it doesn't matter if you start with your right or your left or your left or your right, doesn't matter. You're going to simply walk forward 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to tap with your toe. Tap. And then back, 2, 3, tap. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3, tap. One more time. 1, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3, tap. The next movement is 2-step touches, whichever way you want to go. I'm going to choose to go that way, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then back, 2, 3, 4. Again, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, back to where you started. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The third move is just stepping forward. Whatever foot you go forward with, bring the other one up, and then use that same lead and go back. And you can step wide if you want, and make it into a V step, or just an ordinary step forward and step back. Right? And then the last movement requires, since we've started with this leg here, or whatever leg you started with, let's go forward and just turn our hip. So our foot's on a little bit of an angle, and you sort of push your hips forward and come back with the same leg, and it's kind of a rock or a mambo. So it's rock, forward, rock, back. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time for fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, that other leg didn't go anywhere. We're going to do the whole thing all over again. We're going to choose the other leg as our lead leg. And don't forget, we're going forward 3 with a tap. Ready, go. So it's 1, 2, 3, tap, back, 2. Let's do it again. So it's 1, 2, 3, tap, back, 2. One more time. So it's 1, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3, touch. And then step touches, 2 of them. And then 2 back. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do a little mambo. So it's stepping forward with the leg, that's our lead, with a little turn and push our hip up and back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time for fun. That's a mambo. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it? That's the hustle. Now the tricky part here is that I usually put on my favorite song. Hopefully it's not too fast and not too slow. And then I try to keep with the rhythm or the beat of the song when I do these 4 steps. So I'm not going to do that to you today, but you could try that and see how you make out. To walk the plank, you just need some space. Not too much. You're just going to take maybe 3 or 4 steps, 5 steps, walking with one foot in front of the other, the tandem position. So today I think we'll just take 3 steps forward. So we make sure that we start with our best posture, standing posture possible. And then when you're ready, and it doesn't matter what foot you put forward first, but put one foot in front of the other like you're walking on a plank and you don't want to fall off. Some people call this the tightrope balance exercise because they pretend they're on a tightrope. Maybe some gyms have a tightrope and they walk like this. I call it walk the plank. I like those pirate movies when I was really young. One foot in front of the other. Now the toe doesn't have to touch the heel. That's really hard to do. Just one foot in front of the other will do. Forward, a few steps, standing with your best posture possible. And when you're ready, back the way you came. One foot behind the other. Okay, that's how you start. And when I was doing that, I was looking down. My head was on a little bit of an angle. I'm looking down to see where I was going. But now I'm going to look straight ahead. Use my peripheral vision to see the floor and the space around me and in front of me. But one foot in front of the other, best posture possible. There's no rush. If you prefer to have your hands or your arms out for balance, that's okay too. Some people like to hold on to a big stick when they go across Niagara Falls on a tightrope or a plank. But you can have your arms resting at your sides, looking straight ahead. That's good. Now I'm going to cover one eye with one palm, look straight ahead, and when I'm ready, take my time. Maybe I'll put this arm out. Best posture possible. I made it. I never fell off the plank or the rope. Here I go. Stand up nice and tall. Have you got that chin on that ledge? Are you pushing your chin into the back of your neck? Trying to line up the ears with the shoulders? Okay, and if you want, you can try the last walk the plank position. I cover both eyes with my palms. And when I'm ready, I take my time, and anytime I want, I can look. See how many steps I can take. Can I get one step in? Whoop, I think I almost fell off. And that's really tough. Practice makes permanent. The one leg or the one-legged exercise can be done almost anywhere. It's a standing posture position. I'm using my sturdy chair for extra support. And the first thing I'm going to do is lift one leg off the floor, but not very high. So the leg that's closest to the chair is going to be my support. So I'm going to shift my weight after I've checked out my standing posture to make sure it's the best form I can possibly get in to. And then I'm going to shift my weight to that chair on the inside, right, Twyla? And then when I'm ready and it feels okay, I'm going to gradually lift the other leg, the outside leg, off the floor to see if that supporting leg, don't forget there's a hip there and a knee and an ankle. And it better be in pretty good shape today, otherwise I won't be able to stand on one foot. I just want to get up to 10 seconds. Good, good. Then I can put the outside leg down. You want to sit up here, Twyla? Good girl. You can help me. So now I'm going to shift my weight back again to the inside leg. I'm going to lift this foot off the floor and try to get my knee up as high as I can. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Then I'm going to take it out to the side, hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Then I'm going to push the bottom of that foot behind me without tilting my body over. Best posture possible. And 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to stretch it out to the side. Straight leg out here. 3, 2, 1. And I'm done. Whoa. That wasn't easy. If you want to take that into little chunks, for example, lift the knee up, 3, 2, 1, and then put it down and rest, and then to the side, then to the back, and then straight out to the side with a straight leg like this. That's okay with me. But once you're done that side, you're going to do the one-legged on the other side. So Twyla, I have to move you over just a little bit like this. Stand next to the supporting chair. Best posture possible. And when I'm ready, shift my weight over to that inside leg, stand up tall, and lift this off the floor. And hopefully I can do this for 10 seconds. So you're feeling the ankle, the knee, and the hip. You're there. Good. You have a little rest. And then you lift your leg up and go 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Push the foot back. 3, 2, 1. And straighten the leg. 3, 2, 1. Down you go and you're done. There are different kinds of squats, but today I'm going to do this chair squat. I'm going to use my sturdy chair, the one that doesn't slide, the one that's made out of wood. And I'm going to stand in front of it with my heels up against the front legs. So now they're shoulder width apart. And I know the chair's behind me. And I'm going to slowly, first of all, in my best posture possible, I'm going to go from the standing posture to the seated posture. So I'm only going to sit on the edge of the chair, but I might reach for it with my hands to make sure that it's there. Got it. When I get down here, I want to make sure that my knees are over my ankles, and they're not. So I'm going to move my feet out a little tiny bit. Now my knees are over my ankles. I'm in my best seated posture possible. So here I go. I'm going to get back up. I'm going to lean forward just a little bit. If I have to use the chair to push off, I will. And I'm going to slowly come back up. Yes, I should mention, I'm going to do this whole thing very slowly. So down I go with my hips. I'm not curling my body over like this. I'm keeping my hips low and my back pretty straight, maybe on a little bit of an angle, reaching for the chair to place the edge of my glutes, freeing up my hamstrings and my quads to sit in the chair. And when I'm ready to come back up, I lean forward a little bit, and hopefully I'll be able to do it very slowly without using my hands. Try it again when you're ready. Very slowly. Do you have to use the hands? If you do, you grab a hold of the chair and place your bum on the chair. Oh, when you're ready, best posture down here. Lean forward just a little bit. Maybe use your hands, maybe not. Push down in the bottom of your feet into that floor. Use the whole foot and stand up. Let's just try it one more time. You practice this whenever you want. When you get here, don't flop into the chair. Just gently place your glutes onto the chair and sit up nice and tall. If you want to take a cleansing breath in through your nose, blow out through your mouth. Before you try it again, let's go. Slow is harder. Slow is better for your body. The Cook's Hookup. Stand in your best posture possible. Take one foot and put it over the other one and right beside the other one on the other side. If the foot that you put in front or lifted over the other one is your right, take your left arm and put it over top of your right at the wrists. Grab your fingers and place your hands on your heart. When you get into this position, you can either choose to do the exercise with your eyes open or closed, or maybe a little of both. Today I'm going to try it with my eyes open. But if it's way too easy, just close them and see what happens. So really, really, really feel the grounding of your feet in the floor. And then when you're ready, I want you to lean forward without moving anything in your lower body, like your feet. Just lean forward. And then slowly come back to neutral and then lean back. Standing up nice and tall. But my lower body's pretty much very, very stable and rigid. Back to neutral, try one side. Use those feet. Approximately 3 seconds. Back to neutral, try the other side. That's pretty much it for the Cook's Hookup. You could go around in a circle, either way, very slowly, because you want to be in control of your balance. Try the other way. Now, it might not look like to you that I'm moving much, but I'm working on this. This is not easy. Practice does make permanent, though. Your balance will improve if you practice these exercises on a regular basis. And they don't take long. So remember, if that's just way too easy, try it with your eyes shut. And then you have a choice. You can untangle yourself and then go, you know, I should try it the other way. So take this leg, put it over that one, and the feet right beside each other. And then since that's left in front, I'll put right over top of left at the wrists. Grab the fingers, place it on my heart, and then go through the Cook's Hookup. Leaning forward, leaning back, leaning from side to side, going around in a circle. Got it? Let's cool down with the Golden 8 energy balancing exercises. Reach for happiness. Begin in your best posture. The archer. Bend for health. Between heaven and earth. Around the world. Look back and let go. Energy punch. Energy jump. Four more. If your balance doesn't improve, try these tips.